Hi, hello, it's a YouTuber, Mewtwo Gamer. Today I'm going to be talking about the very thing that Hasbro wants the world to forget about. My Little Pony Tales. Now, if you don't know anything about My Little Pony Tales, which I don't blame you for not knowing much about that, you're probably asking yourself, wow, why does Hasbro want people to forget about it? Because let's put it this way. It wasn't exactly the world's greatest attempts of revamping a series. Though I'm pretty sure I didn't use that word correct. What I mean is restarting a series. And what do I mean by a failed attempt? Ponies being at each other's throats. A little too realistic to real life. Etc, etc, etc. Meaning it wasn't like the original series and they realized that they fucked up, so they're trying to get the world to forget about it. How are they trying to get the world to forget about it? Well, there are two ways. A, through the internet, which would be through My Little Pony Pony Tales, which is a similar title to My Little Pony Tales, which I believe is on purpose so people will end up looking out for My Little Pony Tales, and then the My Little Pony Ponytails end up showing up instead of My Little Pony Tales, in order to hide the whole history of My Little Pony Tales, which is a complete utter nightmare. Not something the children should be watching. Not great lessons whatsoever. Or B, which Hasbro could have also have done, is create lore around it. Basically connecting to the rest of the other My Little Pony series, like the original, and Friendship is Magic, and Tell Your Tale. No, not Tell Your Tale, Make Your Mark. That's what I meant, Make Your Mark. Tell Your Tale is kind of a rip-off series of Make Your Mark. Well, not really a rip-off series, more of a mini-series. Actually, another company ripping off My Little Pony. At least, I don't think any company has done that yet. Have they? I don't know. My theory is that My Little Pony Tale takes place sometime after humans have disappeared off the land of Equestria. Either due to fleeing, or due to killing each other off, basically wiping out the entire species, or both. Now, why do I think this? Well, because it's kind of, based on the series is made, it takes place like during modern times at the time the series was made. Also, we don't see any humans around. And the ponies have no access to magic, which I'm pretty sure is the same in the original My Little Pony series. Now, that doesn't mean the magic doesn't exist. It's just ponies don't have access to it at this time. I've really never been good at explaining things, but I'll try my best. What I'm trying to say is, after the humans have vanished over the years, the ponies were basically trying to survive on their own without humans being around, so they adapted to the way that humans were, including to their behavior and how they reacted around stuff. Living in the remains of the humans, civilization. Living in the remains of the human buildings and stuff like that. They have developed their own lifestyle based on how humans used to live. Which kind of makes sense if you have seen a few clips of My Little Pony Tale. You might ask yourself, if you are more familiar with the series, they don't have any access to magic, right? You're saying they get access later? What really makes you think that? Because I'm just pretty sure they're just trying to forget about the whole thing. You could be right, but that also could be wrong. Let me put this out there. In one of the episodes of My Little Pony Tale, there are apparently alien ponies? Alien Pony Pegasus, alien Pony Alicorns. It's like some kind of odd fever dream. But maybe those weren't aliens. Maybe they weren't at aliens. Because in the My Little Pony series, Friendship is Magic, there is a spell that Sarswirl the Bearded created that only powerful unicorns and alicorns can use, which is a time-traveling spell. Which would make a lot of sense with the whole scenario in that one episode in My Little Pony Tale. See, in that episode, a bunch of strange ponies end up flying out apparently from the future are also apparently aliens, according to that episode, where they're saying, hey, the future gets a whole lot better, and then just leave. But what I've said about the whole scenario about using that spell kind of makes sense with those alicorns and Pegasus going back in time using that specific spell. They're going back to the past where all the ponies are basically miserable because they're trying to adapt to to be like humans in order to survive. They're going back to time and telling them, hey, situation gets a whole lot better. Just hang in there. And then just leave. Go back to their regular time. It kind of makes sense. That's also around the episode where the whole series just stops. Well, the whole My Little Pony Tales series just kind of stops. So, why I'm saying this could all have been planned by Hasbro's to kind of make their terrible series, they know they're terrible, trying to work out what they have in mind in the future. Or they simply created the comic My Little Pony Ponytails in order for people to forget about My Little Pony Tales. I'll let you guys choose which is true. Now, I know you're also thinking, well, if it's set in a certain period of time, but how come in My Little Pony Friendship's Magic, it sets up a later time than the one that's already there? Basically, this is medieval time, and the one in My Little Pony Tales isn't set in medieval time. It's set in more modern time at the time that series came out. Well, it's like I said. They're living in the ruins of the human civilization. Means they didn't build that stuff themselves, just using what they had around them. You also still see a bit of that within My Little Pony Friendship's Magic, where they use a bit of human technology, even though they're in medieval times, they want to have that knowledge to build that kind of technology. Just using what the remains of the human civilization. Are you guys getting what I'm putting down? Are you guys understand what I'm saying? Because I hope you do. Even though I'm terrible at explaining things, and trying my best to explain this thoroughly so you understand my point of view. Now, guys probably thinking, well, if there's still magic around the time of My Little Pony Tales, how come we don't see any of it? Because the series is more focused on the ponies living like humans rather on the whole magic part. That's the kind of reason why you don't see anything that has to do with magic, except for that one scene where magical ponies that they were calling aliens at the time appeared in that one episode. And ghosts. There was also ghosts in this series. But those are only the kind of things that had magic in it. Otherwise, it was just ponies living a miserable life trying to be like humans. If you watch the clips from the series My Little Pony Tales, it kind of makes sense what I'm saying. Because they're trying to be like humans, though they don't understand human concepts very well. Like I said, they're trying to be like humans because humans are no longer around, so they're trying to adapt to be like humans, even though they don't really understand human concepts very well, because you have very young ponies taking on adult responsibilities, even though those ponies aren't adults yet. They're taking on adult responsibilities like teaching, having jobs, taking care of babies, etc., etc., etc. It's just a whole mess. Simply because those ponies don't understand human concepts very well. Even though they have been around humans before, and now that humans are gone, they're trying to adapt to be like humans in order to survive, though they really don't understand human concepts because, well, they're not humans. I understand what I'm saying? Ironic, this whole situation is kind of like the Planet of the Apes scenario. Except for the ponies are not overthrowing humans, it's just humans wipe themselves out, and the ponies are trying to adapt to be like humans in order to survive. Because they can't rely on humans anymore. With the more recent Planet of the Apes films, that's kind of the plot. So it's kind of basically the same thing. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure I explained all there is to explain about what I have in mind. Anyhow, so if you enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never ever miss a video. Don't forget to share with your friends because you never know, they may enjoy my videos too. And I shall see you guys next time. Bye-bye!